Hey everyone, welcome back to another Alliance War video. This is Season 42, War 8, and we're up against NewN. Starting off, we have an Adam Warlock on Node 9. I'll be taking this fight with Valkyrie. It's a pretty simple fight. All I'm going to do is hit into his block. That is going to allow me to ignore the hazard shift node. I'm not going to get any of those debuffs on me, but also I'm going to give him very little power. He does have like this passive power game mechanic, and, you know, if I'm hitting him a bunch, it does get a little out of control. There, I go to Dex the special 1 and mess it up. So we're not going to be trying to do the full Dex anymore for the rest of this fight, just partial or block the whole thing. But yeah, Adam Warlock, he's new, which makes him scary, but as long as once you're familiar with his mechanics, he's not too scary, and especially with Valkyrie, Valkyrie just shuts down a lot of what he does. He's not really ever going to get any of his buffs, and then when he does get his stasis pod, I can just wait it out, but even if I did hit him while he was in the stasis pod, it wouldn't matter because I could always build up like a bulwark with a little combo inversion, and then I would be fine. I can't remember if I did any contactless combo inversion here. I might not have because I realized that the fight was going to be ending on the special 2 once I got there, so I figured why even bother with it. But then I saw a stasis pod. I was like, yeah, maybe I should have. Cool thing, stasis pod can interrupt his specials. Didn't know it could do that. So I don't know if that's like something that can be abused in the future with his stasis pod, like try and bait a special around then so you don't have to deal with it. I don't know, but anyways, we're moving on to node 18. This is Toad. I'm going to be taking this fight with a Mega Sentinel. I put on the heal block pre-fight. It isn't super helpful in this fight because I can never really keep it up. Or you know, I'm saying that, but honestly it probably is because while I'm not hitting him during this incinerate phase, I'm also not really giving him any regen. So it is kind of nice to go in and have the heal block up. He's not going to be healing anything. And the goal of this is only hit into him during the poison phase and get to my special 3 for the plasmas. When I saw the poisons being inflicted on me, sometimes it would say paralytic, sometimes it would say regular poison, and I didn't know, like they were both counting for the same thing. I didn't know if regular poisons would trigger any of his abilities, so I just made sure, like, if I have any sort of poisons on me, if I'm getting close to like 5 of them, I'm just gonna back up, do a little bit of a waiting game, and then work my way through that. So there, hit into him a couple times during the incen phase, and of course I got 2 of them. Annoying when that happens, but whatever, it's just going to cost me like a potion later on. Yeah, just slowly working my way up to the special 3. Got another heal block up, so he's not healing any, and then once I'm able to get this special 3 off, the fight is going to be over at that point. Because all I have to do is just keep those plasmas on him, and he's going to take down very quickly. Special 3 deals a decent chunk of damage, almost 20k. And yeah, those plasmas are ticking for 22k each. So I'm gonna pause them real quick whenever I get a chance with a heavy, so I'm not doing as little hits as possible in the incinerate phase. Managed to pause them right before they expire, and yeah, they're just gonna tick them down. Pretty simple fight with a Mega Sentinel not banned. She's just so good with this tactic. Next up, we have node 35, the hazard shift node in section 2. This is Jessica Jones. I'll be taking this fight with Valkyrie. Popped a combat regen boost, so I didn't have to heal. Jessica Jones is annoying because sometimes she just is randomly aggressive and doesn't want to back up. And that's the only risk taking her with Valkyrie. And if she's on a node where I can hit her normally, it's not even a risk. I can just hit her. But here, she backs me up in a corner. I have to do a couple hits into her while she's stunned, which reflects the damage. Unlucky. But then she decided to be nice and back up a little bit. I can understand, you know, why they placed Jessica. Oh, yeah, right there. Accidentally block the special 1. Don't want to do that. I've never had that issue before. But usually I'm backing up all the way to the other side of the screen and then dodging that. And for some reason, I just didn't do that in that moment. I just stayed where I was and I was like, I'll just dex it from here, and the timing was off. So never going to do that again. I'm going to make sure I get way back. Drop the special 2 with no bulwarks, and I know I'm going to get like a bunch of the weaknesses on me, but it's fine. Here she drops another special one. I'm all the way at the other side of the screen, so I'm able to deal with it this time. And yeah, a couple hits into her block, and down she goes. A little scarier than it needed to be, but I still wasn't in any danger, unless that was a kitchen sink. Then, yeah, I probably would have died there. Next up, got a, what is this, Jubilee on node 45, taking this with a Mega Sentinel. Once again, got the heal block pre-fight up, just if I want to apply one. At least won't give her any willpower healing, if she even has it applied. Off the bat, just going to be hitting into the block, making sure I'm not getting backed up. As soon as the bleed phase comes around, that's when I can start actually hitting her and getting power. Once again, I'll be going up to the special 3, because special 2, I feel like overall just doesn't deal as much damage if you're not stacking up your non-damaging debuffs and not like doing her like damage rotation. It's best to just go for the special 3. Yeah, she's a kind of annoying, randomly aggressive sometimes, but again, Jubilee should never get a kill in Alliance War. If she does, I don't know what you're doing. She's just was not built to be a defender. Definitely just diversity placement. It is cool that they have a rank 4 Jubilee, though. Whoever made that... Oh, Scorp made that rank up. But yeah, just backing off a little bit during the shock phase. Waiting it until now it's in bleed. I'll be able to hit her and get into my special 3. Probably just a little 5-hit combo to start them paused. And drop the special 3. And yeah, she's already on like 30% health. At the end of this, it's not going to take very long for her to just tick down and die. 6 plasmas doing not as much damage as I remember them doing. I'm guessing Jubilee has some energy resistance that I didn't know about, but it's still plenty of damage. Like, she's going to die very quickly. Oh, threw a random heavy there that I wasn't expecting, and I did get hit by that. That was kind of funny. All right, the last fight of this war is a Dr. Doom on node 51, Conflictor and Prowess Puncture. I'll be taking this fight with Valkyrie. Goal here, once again, is just to hit into his block. No risk of me getting any shocks on me, and then him being able to passive stun, as long as I don't have any of my buffs like expire. Well, actually, no, I don't think he can put a shock on me if they expire, but I don't give him MD power. You know, I really don't want him getting a lot of power in this fight. A slightly slow but very safe matchup that I've taken many times. Sometimes I'll be doing the light whiff to ensure that I get a good opening, but other times when I feel really confident about it, I may not do that. Here I did a light whiff to like buy time, and I realized, ooh, that's maybe not a good idea because he might just walk up to me and then hit me with a random light, which nullifies a buff. So won't be doing that again while he's in his aura. Don't want to touch him while he has his aura up, because then he can nullify buffs. Get a cheeky little contactless inversion there. Those are always fun to do, so that I can build up my bulwarks, get 3 of those, and then drop a massive special 2, which should be the end of the fight if I do everything correctly. My controls felt a little laggy. There's a couple times where I accidentally parry him, but I did apply a Wags pre-fight just in case, so I wouldn't give him power if I accidentally did that. So I like parried him once or twice. I think I took a blocked hit somewhere as well. They were just felt like a little sluggish. But here, just waiting on the aura. Yeah, right there. I could have sworn I dexed that, but again, if it was like an issue of life or death, I would be really on it, but it's okay to take a couple blocked hits here. I probably could have just thrown the special there, but I wanted to like build up so that I got a passive pierce as well when I dropped it, just for maximum damage. And yeah, 5-hit combo, and yeah, big old burst right there, and he doesn't dash in, which allows me to just hit him one more time, and that'll be it. We did end up winning this war against NewN. It was kind of sloppy on both sides, but, you know, just happy to get the win off today. Catch you guys in the next one.